Adam Nicholson is one of the men who can tell us all about these beautiful toys the riders are going to be wringing every ounce of speed from tonight in the team time trial. Welcome to you, Adam. You're a body geometry professor, would that be right?
Couldn't be more wrong, but that's okay. Let's continue. Let's just keep on going.
But you're the man who knows how to tinker with these beautiful machines and get the setups right. And you guys have obviously spent hours over your careers tinkering with millimetres, getting your body sorted to and suited to your bikes.
On a TT bike in particular, being able to put down a lot of power while being as slippery as possible through the air is key.
It's actually nice not to have to do it anymore. These guys do it for you.
So what's your role there, and how would you set up these guys for a team time trial, say, tonight?
My role within Specialised is taking all the education from the engineers to the masters. It's helping everybody get the most out of their bike.
Okay, you had a look at the course tonight, as Nick explained. How do you think the teams will be setting up for the big all-out effort?
You know, all the teams are going to do their very best to ensure that they're going to be as slippery as they can through the wind. Down through the promenade, they're going to have a massive headwind. Now, real world, there's no such thing as a headwind. We all say we ride into a block headwind. We all say, you know, that block headwind, it was super hard this morning. Fact of the matter is, it might be 5 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree that you're actually riding into. So different teams are going to do different things. Specialised have gone to bat. Back in the day when we built this bike originally for Fabian Cancellara, we wanted to make sure that the bike steered correctly. We wanted to make sure that the bike worked at your angles rather than just in a block headwind. As they turn at the bottom of 4 kilometres at the bottom of the promenade, they get a massive tailwind. They're going to also have cambered airfoils that are driving the speed from behind.
When you talk about Fabian Cancellara, what's been obviously fantastic about his performances is that he's a very powerful rider. But do you find that when you test someone or set them up in a laboratory or in a room, then what they're like at the end of a 1 hour, 50 kilometres an hour time trial is often quite different? We see them moving their head, or arm position can change because people are fatigued, or they're exhausted, or they're disappointed, or they're making poor decisions.
Absolutely. And I think Nick covered over the fact that they've got the guys, the team directors in the car saying, put your head down, put your head up. There's a lot that's going through those radios at any one time.
That at the club championships. No one's telling me where to go.
But I think what they've done now is you've taken the top end to help all the professionals as well. But now the average person that comes in and buys one of these off the rack, you've got what's called the BG Fit. Can you explain that?
BG Fit, the acronym has been changed to Body Geometry Fit. It was always Body Geometry Fit. We shortened it down. People don't understand what BG is. They think it's the band. So Body Geometry Fit is something where we fit the rider to the bike rather than the bike
to the rider. We got you. Yeah, exactly.
I just said it the wrong way around, but you guys understand, right?
Exactly, exactly. And that's great now. Anyone can walk off the street. Got all the plumb bobs, the whiz-bang gear, and bang, you're comfortable when you leave.
It's so important too, because we think of the differences between even the pro riders of Levi Leipheimer versus Svein Tuft. You know, Leipheimer was a tiny guy that wanted to have a position that was that sort of praying mantis position. Then you got Tuft, a huge Canadian who rides for Green Edge, and he just puts down a lot of power. The average person, man or woman, might have, shorter arms and not very big legs and a bit more of an ample middle, perhaps.
And a bit of a lunch muscle.
For sure. So, I mean, it's great that people can get fit for their body, as you say.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's all about sustainability. It's one thing if you can be in a position for 25 kilometres, but if you're doing an extra long time trial, maybe even doing a triathlon, you need to be in that position for a lot longer time.
All right, we could talk about the millimetres for hours.